Yes, we did. And that's what
Yeah.
gave us the fact that that most of his info appears to have disappeared, and about him, that it started the day that he reported an accident at the industrial park.
Right. Who was the first victim?
Him.
That high.
Him. He was
Yeah.
the first victim.
Yep. That we know of.
16 days ago.
16 days ago.
What is the connection between all the victims? What do they have in common? What?
They have
They're
a
all
bit more.
fat.
They have body
Fat.
fat.
Yeah.
Right. Lots of people have body fat. Is there anything
Well,
else?
there's
No,
two things. There's two things: body
Not
fat
in this
and
country.
intimate encounter.
Yeah.
Have
In
we
this
done
country,
research at intimate encounters?
yeah, in this country, almost everybody's thin. Just so you're aware.
Mm.
By
So
comparison to the U.S., I mean.
the second victim dropped out of sight after her encounter with him, calling in sick and cancelling all appointments. No one had seen her, and her cat wasn't fed in the apartment. It appears that she never returned home after a fateful rendezvous with him. Which, if it was a female zombie, that would potentially make sense about her calling in sick and cancelling appointments. Was that he possessed her body and then did that. The third victim, no sign of him anywhere until he was dead. The fourth victim,
is the one we saw.
yeah. Identified female victim, one of the dozen short stay hotels in the Shamshu-Po district. And the way they're dressed up, so yeah, so potentially all four, everybody's got profiles on intimate encounters, and that's how he's finding his victims to get the fat.
Yeah.
Hey, did Freddie, when you were watching this thing,
Uh-huh.
how limber did it look?
And the zombie was overweight.
Well,
A little bit.
A little bit overweight.
kind of, So.
All right. Are either of the two of you really good at climbing and infiltrating?
I can climb pretty well, but what do you mean by infiltrate?
So I'm thinking, when the fucking robot goes to do its fucking UPS handoff, I could fucking hop up from a bush or some trash or rubble or whatever nearby and run and grab the fucking package from the robot. See if the zombie chases me. And just dress myself up like a dirty fucking homeless guy and go, and grab the bag and run with it. And see if it tries to fucking chase me.
What happens if it does its explodey thing of sending
The
dots
game.
of nothingness? And
I mean, I run these risks. Someone's
Yeah.
got to do it. But that
You're insane.
opportunity to go inside.
Wait. Okay, hold on. Let's find out what's being delivered, just so we know what we're getting into.
Do research on the equipment and see what kind of equipment he's getting.
Let's do the UPS.
the other thing we could do is we could do the whole napalm the body.
Yeah.
That's a backup plan. I don't think torching it and drawing that much attention to ourselves. Crazy homeless guy grabs your package and takes off. Fucking, you're in an area where crazy homeless people live.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do the UPS.
Actively attack your automaton. Now you have a problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me do the UPS label track thing. Find out what's being delivered.
Let me get this straight. On a bug standard laptop, in the bed and breakfast thing that you're staying in, you're wanting to hack into the UPS system in order to find out what's being delivered. Is that what I'm hearing? With pretty much no software, lots of tripwires around from whatever the fuck this thing is. Am I close here? I'm not saying no. I'm just asking, is that what you're telling me?
What he's asking you now, Freddie, is do you want to take some extra precautions, get some better gear, get a better place, stuff
Better
like
location.
that? You want to upgrade your chances?
get some software that could assist you in doing it.
You could spend several hours writing your own software too.
I write a letter and put it in the mail requesting to know the information.
All right.
You seem to have dropped out of Roll20 for some reason.
What?
Who?
Oh.
What?
No, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll, yeah. Let's go, let me go find a better laptop and special software.
Spikes badly. They come out looking like pencils. He's like, God damn it. Giving them out school.
Yeah, I'll go find a more specialized laptop software.
So you're
better location.
a more specialized laptop because they don't normally rent out hacking rigs and shit.
Yeah. But I can
high-end.
I can modify it to suit my needs.
So are you wanting to get a really high-end laptop and then go get all the programs you'll need off of the dark web and shit?
Yeah, it depends how much it costs.
For the programs or the high-end laptop or both?
Both.
50,000.
Fuck.
And you're ready. You are fucking ready. That's not much. My laptop was a little less than that.
All right. Well, that's gonna be most of my money. I'll need to go to the bank and.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. You are the tech guy, right?
I'm gonna do it. Don't worry.
You should already have this. You know how I have the axe? The axe is my tool. It's my. This is your trade.
I have the parts for it, but I need a clean room, and I don't have one of those.
Why do you need a clean room?
Because they're very delicate pieces of machinery.
He's essentially wanting to make a computer from scratch, hence the clean room. But you still need one of those specialized bars. I forget what they're called that firefighters use. Because if you get one of those, doors become your bitch.
All right.
You can buy them.
Let me pop over to the bank and Biskin.
So you're taking the whole party going off of Lantau Island back into
No. In the apartment where we're at.
Oh, right.
I'll trump there. I'll use McKay's trump to come back after I have my money.
I like how you left some of your money in your bank like you wouldn't be using it. That's optimism there. I appreciate that kind of optimism.
Yeah, I'll grab the rest of it and.
It shows like this really empty looking box in the bank, and there's like a dead fly.
Hey, McKay, send him a message. Tell him to buy me a door breaker.
I don't think he's going to. I think he's just going to Beastkin. He's not going to modern high tech world. You could probably get a door breaker here in Hong Kong side of the bank. You get one printed up.
Oh yeah. Let's go to the printer while you're doing that.
Okay.
Occasionally, to come back. I think.
Once I do that.
Yeah, I need to be in a position where Freddie can come back.
Yeah, I'll message him once I'm.
Oh, right. All right.
Where people aren't going to notice the obvious use of trump cards when he makes contact.
It looks like a big extra dimensional door opens and he grabs his hand and he steps through type deal. So yeah, no problem. You get back with the little bit of your money that remains, prepared to throw it all away on a really, really good computer.
Okay. I'll go get the other computer, software, all that.
Yeah, it'll take you a couple hours once you get the computer to get all the software loaded. Of course, you want somewhere with a good connection, etc.
Go to a better neighborhood, do it there.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I was thinking fiber optic to give yourself a little speed.
Yeah,
but
fiber optic, all that, yeah.
Yeah, so no problem. Then, PJ, you get taken over to the printer, the 3D printer guy. Apparently, Pete knows him. They shake hands and stuff. And he's like, how can I help? He speaks English too.
Yes,
what do your police use for door breakers?
He shows you a big battering ram type thing?
Nah. It's like a bar. You use it. You wedge it in the fucking doorways and just snaps the door off its hinges and shit.
He looks confused.
Well, we can look for it on the internet or something and find it and show him.
He says, "Yeah."
Or give me one of those. Give me one of those devices that'll blow a fucking lock out of a door.
Like a shotgun?
No, like a compressed air.
He says, "Fireman, are you talking like a Halligan? You want a Halligan?"
If that's the right term for it. I don't know off the top of my head personally.
Yeah, I thought you were talking a character who's like, well, if you were a fireman, you would know. Hold on, let me get you a nice picture of a Halligan here.
It's basically just a fucking crowbar, but an advanced one that's got different hooks and shit on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. No, a Halligan will get you in pretty efficiently. That's what firemen like. And you can print you off one of those for like 800.
Do we want a plastic ladder as well? Or no?
Yes, he says after a long pause.
No, I'm asking the two of them.
Oh,
Um,
if you want a really good Halligan bar, I can get you a high carbon bar for 3,200.
better question for you.
Mm-hmm.
If for some reason my dickhead friend's electric fence broke and the goddamn thing's sitting there and it's just fucking on nonstop, do you have anything I could use to fucking short that fucker out?
Why don't you just turn off the power?
Doesn't have access to it.
I would definitely call the fire department or something.
Right, and what tool would they use?
I don't know. I just print shit, man. He puts in a huge 3D printer. Do you want rubber put on the Halligan?
Is this the guy that? Wait a minute.
This is our guy.
Is this the guy I got the axe from?
No.
No.
No. Okay.
He says, I'm your guy? He looks a little concerned. He'd look more concerned if you were still wearing the GIMP mask.
Can you make a material that'll cut a hole? Like fucking chain cutters that's non-electrical that won't send an electrical.
Oh, yeah. Big rubberized bolt cutters. Yeah, I can do that. Because you've decided for your friend, he says, cut down his fence for him so he doesn't have to worry about it, right?
Yes.
Fair. That's fair, he says. Sure. I can help your friend out for say $5,000. I'll get you some that you can go ahead and touch to something really electric, like plug them in over there and you shouldn't die. He shrugs.
I'm out of money, guys.
Yeah. How much was it?
Hmm?
How much?
I'll pay for it. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right, there you go, Freddie. $5,000. Correction, 5,800.
You want the cheap Halligan as well? Sure you wouldn't like to go with the good Halligan, sir, for discerning customers such as yourself? Well, it's only 3,200, so that'd be 8,200 for.
So what is this extra? Okay, so the regular one is 800, and you're telling me that for 2,200 more, what will this thing do that the regular one won't?
The regular one may bend or break under severe pressure, but the high carbon steel one won't.
All right, that's up to you, Freddie. I don't know what kind of cash you got.
Yeah, he looks like he's got plenty. He says Freddie's pulled out this huge fucking wad. He's good for it. Freddie looks as though somebody just put on a rubber glove, no lube.
I mean, look, when I run out of money, then we're fucked. So.
You'll be fine. Just
How much was it, sorry?
8,200, he says.
8,000?
And 200.
What, for everything or just for the extra strong paladin?
No, that's for that plus the chain link cutter.
Yeah.
Oh. I already did the
Bargain
cutter.
at half the price.
I already did the cutter. How much is just the paladin?
3,200.
Okay.
What? No. He said 2,000.
Oh, my mistake, he says.
2,200.
Guy, he always tips me an extra.
Actually, he did say 3,000.
Yes, I did. He says.
Is it 2,000 or 3,000?
3,300.
2,500.
He's right.
2,500. All right.
That's right. He high fives Tim when Freddy's not looking. You're to look back like they're both like looking super innocent, and you're like, I don't know what's happening.
All right, so
You're one of my guys now too, he says to Colburn.
chain link.
It takes him. He says, "Come back in a couple hours. They'll be done printing."
All right.
Okay. I want to get some rubber gloves as well.
From this guy?
Yeah.
He says, "Look, if you're wanting like dish gloves, he gives you directions to a store. He says you can get them for like 16 there, or you can get them here for 35."
I'll just pay you because I like you. Yeah.
Great. He says, "Would you like a special pattern?"
Just black.
All right. Would you like your name on them? Put your
No.
name. No. A Hello Kitty emblem for an extra 10.
All right, I put my gloves on.
Oh, they'll be done in there.
Yeah. What's it done? Yeah.
Should they? It's not a instant thing. He says it's printed.
I know.
But since you guys tip so well, he says meaningfully to Freddie, I always put your stuff at the front of the queue because you tip so well. Because I've still got in there 12 hours worth of print stuff that's going through.
Okay. Do we need anything else while we're here?
What are you calling that? How do you spell that? The Halogen?
HALLIGAN. Here's a picture where you can buy the kind that you are going to get printed. Exactly. Think. There you go. Would you like anything, sir? Oh, are you going to tip the guy, Freddie?
What, for the gloves?
No, for all the shit he's printing out and moving to the top of the printing queue because he's got 12 hours worth of stuff that's got to be printed. Other orders.
Sure, I'll take an extra 500.
Give me a bargain roll. He looks disappointed.
Well, 500 a lot.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he'll suck it up this time. He's grumbling about having gotten tipped better before, but you know.
All right. I guess we hang around at the noodle shop.
Hang out with this guy for a couple hours.
Well, at the noodle shop or something.
Oh, noodle shop. No problem. There's some dude in a cardboard box who keeps waving at you guys.
Freddie, do you have any Sherman currency on you?
A little bit, yeah. Why?
Do you want to see if he could print a copy of one and how good a copy it would be?
I put my hand over my mouth and go, We're working on it.
We're working on that.
I see.
You're working on that? Says the guy as he's standing there.
Don't worry. Everything's under control.
Okay.
Come, let's go have some noodles.
We're already working on that.
Okay.
It's a different game. We haven't figured out the final design of the game yet, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like games, says the guy as you guys wander off. He goes, lousy tip and no game.
Jesus, Freddy. Jesus, can you bring it up more in front of other people?
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you did. Look, the printer guy over there is thinking about it now.
Good. Right, you guys hang out in Noodle Shop for a couple hours, mark off another 200 Hong Kong dollars. Eat or fuck off, says the guy to you. And right after that, you go back to the guy who's still looking irritated at having gotten such a small tip from such generous people.
So, Colburn, before we go entering into the area,
Mhm.
did we want to prepare those water balloons you were talking about in case?
You mean the cocktail?
Do water balloon? Oh, cocktails? Is it drinks
No.
time? Is the guy?
No, water balloons.
Oh,
You want to go water balloons?
I can 3D print some.
You know the
real
water balloons you were talking about?
Oh, yeah, water balloons, yeah.
Did we want to go and prepare some?
balloons.
Yeah, we could definitely do that as a backup.
Yeah, exactly.
If the shit goes horribly wrong.
Exactly. And potentially some other things to assist with some of the pest eradication.
Sure.
Maybe
Okay.
maybe something like we did on that golfing holiday we went on
The guy
the
gets
other day.
quiet.
We walk away from him. Give us our shit or fuck off.
Oh no, you've got your shit. He gets
Really?
real quiet and turns pale. He goes back to printing stuff. He seems to be industriously working on his machine and ignoring all else.
Yeah, sure. We walk away. We leave the store.
Done.
All right, now we can walk and talk.
You guys push your way through the crowds of protesters and stuff. Chinese government sucks, says one guy.
I'm thinking we go elsewhere.
Back
And
to
prepare
Lantau
this
Island
stuff.
where you get some peace and quiet.
Sorry?
Back to Lantau Island where you get some peace and
No,
quiet.
no. We need to hit a place that sells super strong alcohol.
I'm thinking something a bit better than that, actually, and that's why I'm thinking we go elsewhere.
Oh,
Like we go to Sherma, for example, and
I don't have that much money.
we go to the embassy, get money, go to Sherma, purchase goods, prepare what we need, come back.
If we're going to the embassy,
As an example,
should
the reason
we?
I'm
Yeah.
the reason I'm suggesting there is that way it's not here that we do it.
Should we grab the rifle then, or rifles, while we're at the embassy? Put them in a case so we have something to shoot from a distance.
If you really wanted to, but I'm not sure if we want to do that sort of thing. But anyway,
I don't know. Like, what is the plan? Like,
well, I don't want to discuss it in the street with lots
Yeah,
of cameras and
let's just
peoples
let's go somewhere
and
else.
say particular words that will cause the software they have running over the audio thing to pick up.
He shows the software going, oh.
Hence
that-
my
that's-
suggestion we go
yeah.
elsewhere.
All right, where do you want to go? Sherma, embassy.
We'll go to the embassy and discuss it there, and then from
Okay.
there we can.
Cool.
Does anybody want a operate heavy machinery plus 20?
Not
I
really.
didn't notice any cranes on that island, did I? No? Shame. Pity.
No, I was half thinking about that, but I thought yes, we would have heard about it by now. All right,
Because
we should find.
all would have been great.
Except you got this naked chick who's stuck to the side of it, and she's like singing and stuff while you're trying to use it.
Oh no, fuck that. We just swing her right into it. I'm in like a rat.
Yay!
Yeah, we'll go to an alley and jump
Oh,
back
we
to the
probably
embassy.
more likely need to go to a hotel or something. I don't.
Or a
think we
hotel. Cool.
Alley just fucking filled with people who are trying to get some sleep.
Okay.
Yes, that's why.
Walk into the fucking box with Jin Chow. Hey, I
As
closed
in-
the flap.
As in, we go into a 3-star hotel and we walk up like we're visiting somebody, and we just wander down a corridor and
Yeah.
pretty much reverse of how we set it up to come here.
Mm-hmm. And you guys head over to, did you say the embassy first?
Yes, the embassy
Yeah.
first.
You arrive at the embassy and whatnot.
All right. So what I'm thinking is that we go to Sherma, buy the various chemical compounds we need
Mm-hmm.
to make explosives and equivalent to napalm or something.
So the
Okay.
PCs blow themselves up, run around on fire.
Right.
We
Oh,
put
by the
them-
way, McKay, our little buddy here, you can tell with the crazy look in his eye, he's been dying to say this. Go on ahead and let him know.
Oh. We found a way to make infinite money.
How?
But we literally
When he says that, McKay, you remember that scene in the Time Bandits where the guy goes, I know where the best thing in the world is. You remember that scene? And how
Vaguely. It's been
got
years
all-
and years since I've seen Time Bandits.
yes, but his voice gets all echoey and shit when he
Mhm.
says it, and it all comes out like unnaturally and creepy. Same thing there. Exact same thing.
Alright, well, the quick rundown is we're gonna print money in Cyberpunk
Mhm.
of other zones because they're not gonna know what that is.
Besides Sherma, what other zones do we know that
We
don't use
have
gold coins?
Currently,
We have 3.5 million credits
Blood
for
notes.
Tri-Kingdoms. That is more money than is actually in circulation for that entire realm.
yes.
Okay. Beautiful. I the only time I've been to Tri-Kingdoms, or I've been there twice. Once where somebody summoned Mibs and we had to leave in a hurry, Freddie. You may recall that incident.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And the other one where we blew up a temple worshipping golf, and we found a Malago base that we lost, which was quite horrific, and we decided we couldn't blow it up, so we brought them.
Now,
We brought the mountain down. By we,
So-
I mean Colburn brought the mountain down.
so you know, McKay, currently only me and Rasslin Red have access to it, and more than likely you, if you were to ask. It's currently stored in the embassy vault.
Okay.
Now, here's the catch. Some important things. You seem very intelligent and rational, and unlike our friend Freddie here, who looks like he's about to lose his shit at any moment and run around, rolling around in money.
I'm
Money.
rich, I'm financially secure, I'm independently wealthy.
You should have seen
Mine.
I've never seen his eyes open wider and just the lunacy scream out of his head. We cannot spend a lot at once. It will
No, of
draw
course not.
attention.
No, that's right.
There's
And
no
that's
running
been
around
one of
with a brand new car with a fucking fur coat
yeah,
on.
and that has been one of the things that I've been trying to work out how to get around in regards to if we printed
Rasslin
money
and
elsewhere
I
for that
are-
very thing.
Only Logan
Last
would be recording a video of him clipping his nails.
Yeah.
Goofy fucker.
Rasslin and I are in the process of figuring out how to do all that, which we plan on doing the next time we see each other.
So if you would like to communicate to Rasslin that you're willing to assist in trying to figure out the best ways to handle that,
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
all means. We have been trying to keep it on the down low so that
Yep.
it doesn't potentially get run off by crazy characters / people.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That does remind me of something. Sorry to butt in. Could you please make sure, because I believe they gave Vince Vega a camo bracelet.
Oh, they did they?
Mm.
I've already done that. It's
Have
taken
you?
care of.
He's on the
Oh,
board.
did you, Freddie?
Oh, you've added him. You've added him to the group for the bulletin board.
I
Beautiful.
did that yesterday.
Hmm.
Or the day before that.
Did you?
Yeah.
He
I
hasn't.
didn't see that happen.
No, we
you
did it
wouldn't-
at the
you
end
would
of the
not.
session.
You wouldn't see it happen from the
No,
HC board perspective
at the
because
end of the session, Logan was like, "Oh, by the way, you could have done this," and I said, "Yeah, sure," and I did.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I don't think works.
I gave him the bracelet. Stop.
And Vincent went, "Oh, thank you very much for the bracelet."
Yeah.
All right.
Logan, I think the way Logan was talking was on the was that he has a bracelet and it was just giving him access to these
Yeah.
section of the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All
Yes,
right, so we're here.
We're not posting up about the money openly on the board.
Yeah, that's
No, we
fine.
haven't done that. No.
Good.
Right,
Freddie.
when we originally discovered Amber, we were keeping that on the quiet for a bit while we worked out exactly what was going on as well.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Okay, so we need chemicals. We need.
Just imagine if you had more money to buy those chemicals, Freddie.
What's the plan once we get there? What are we trying to accomplish? Like
So,
A to B.
all right. So the way the tower is reacting, either there's something connected to it that we need to destroy, or we need to destroy the tower itself.
Yeah.
So Colburn, from far as I don't know, do you have demolitions experience ready?
No.
All right. So Colburn.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we need to buy to either make it ourselves, or have you any thoughts on how we actually obtain plastic or whatever we need?
What is your ultimate goal here? Are you trying to burn this thing the fuck up? Because if you're trying to burn this thing the fuck up, Molotovs will do the trick.
Not just, I suspect we need to do more than just burn it up. The fact of
I think we need to blow the tower up. Yeah.
giving off the huge EMs and readings which seem to be distorting space and time around it.
Right. If you're wanting to blow up the tower, that's a whole different story.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We've got several things we need to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Geez, what skill do you have that will help you know about space and time shit?
Physics.
Physics, perfect. Everybody give me physics rolls. Very nice.
Yay.
Well done.
Kind of.
Freddie is freaking right. According to McKay, you're going to have a human sacrifice in order to affect anything like a tower.
Build a vest for Freddy.
Mhm. Oh, I like that. Nothing better than strapping Freddie into a meat god very quickly.
I'm getting deja vu.
Mm-hmm.
We have previously equipped people with explosive vests.
Mm-hmm.
And by
Freddie is the man for the job.
elves.
Oh, you mean the little elves? No. We're not doing. No.
As in several of us have done this already. It was
No.
quite effective in disrupting
No.
the revolution.
No.
Against Santa.
No.
Yes, we did.
Okay. Maybe you did, but you had Doc Fulton with you.
Pardon?
You had Doc Fulton with you. So
Yes.
no.
One other person.
Back to the blowing things up.
Freddie, you're not sure what kind of effect. You'd need a lot more information here because you're not sure. I want to let you know what sort of effect blowing up something that's distorting space and time may have. It could be anything from nothing happens at all to
rips a hole in space and time.
Exactly.
Universe.
Right.
Yeah.
You could destroy the universe theoretically.
I'm not saying we necessarily go and
you want a big bomb, right?
Part of it is
What about this?
ready
What
in
about
case
this?
we decide we need to do it.
What
And
about this? We
Is-
figure out how to kill the zombie. Once we do that, go into the tower, investigate, decide what we want to do with it.
Yeah. I just want to have our options available to us so that if we have if we're running short of time, we've got the stuff there that we can make use of it, as opposed to saying, right, we need to now spend a couple of days getting shit together.
Do either of you two know how to fly a plane?
No.
No.
And having the zombie reform while we're spending our 2 days putting shit together.
I'm semi-decent at flying a car.
You know,
And Cyberpunk Hong Kong has flying cars.
I could jump out of a fucking plane or flying car
Mm.
and glide the fuck in and land on top of that fucking tower if need be.
And
And fucking climb down it, and get to a structural point and place a fucking bomb on it. Or get down and do recon either way. You said it goes down into the building.
Wouldn't it just be easier to just crash a vehicle through the gate if it'd be in that extreme?
If you want to go that road, we could just crash the plane
or through.
packed full of explosives right into the fucking
No, no.
I have seen this before, and it works really well.
So how I wonder what sort of sensors the UPS van has on it. Although
You know, if you did hack into their service and see what he was buying, and if you got
I'm working on it.
to
I have
find
the
out,
stuff.
we could have him pick up and deliver the wrong package so that it gets a fucking bomb.
Well, I have the computer now. I just need to go back and do it.
I like that idea too, Freddie. Yeah, the next order he gets is the special order. We swap the packages, and then he gets his fucking surprise birthday cake.
are you gonna deliver a candy grand from Mongo?
I like that idea too.
If you dress him up like the Candygram guy, I'll give you extra cards.
Oh my god.
So at the very least, if we get some Molotovs with more than just gasoline in it, something that's a bit more sticky and flammable.
Napalmy, right.
Yes.
Logan, do you want a
Okay.
chemical use roll to make sure I have the nastiest fucking Molotovs on the universe?
You haven't actually gone anywhere and bought anything. Right now, everybody is just
Prepare
hanging
out.
out in
Yeah,
the-
we're at the embassy right now.
You're in the Old West, hanging out in the embassy.
Right. I just want to
laughing
make the
around.
roll to determine what we need.
Yeah, this is preparing our
Wait,
All right,
Yeah.
wait. All right.
Okay.
right now you're sitting around giggling and having drinks and cigars and shit in the Old West.
Yeah, I was thinking more so we prepare our shopping list so we know what to go and buy, and we do it so that it's not.
No matter how you do it, it will be a disorganized clusterfuck. You're pretty certain.
Yes. All right. So let's go down the thing of we sneak in. He goes. All right. So he goes out and gets his package, and he comes back.
I kind of like the idea more waiting for him to come out, collect the package, ambush him there. Out.
So can you use remote control vehicles, Freddie?
I can drive a vehicle. I don't know about remote control.
Okay. Just thinking, spitballing thoughts.
I think we should just wait for him to come out, get the package, and then do whatever it is we're gonna do while he's away from the
What if
tower.
we dropped a mesh net of some kind made out of highly conductive material that would fuck up radio waves and shit, and just fucking drop it
Drop a Faraday cage on him.
out of a fucking drop it out of a plane right on top of the fucking tower to
Yeah.
fuck the tower.
It'd have to be something pretty big to drape
It'll
over
be
there.
a massive net.
Think about how tall mobile towers are, dude.
Yeah. No, I know that. Well, wait, where the?
Plus, hitting anything when you're going over in a plane, exactly. I mean, there's stories of like guys in World War II who practiced for a long time, coming down in different countries, not to mention missing.
Yeah. I get that.
The van, where is that parked in relation to the door he goes in and out? Is it like pretty much?
The van's kind of hidden back in the thing. He has to. Well, okay. He has to basically go over. He has to go when he goes out of his door. He goes left and then over into some other buildings. Essentially, it's parked in a good place where you can't easily see much of it from the road, but it's not that far away from the main door.
Also, if we parachute in, Freddie.
No.
Dun, 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 dun,
No.
dun, dun, dun.
If you want to parachute in and then have us
Yes.
jump to you, fine.
I mean, if you hook up some sort of fucking camera recording device to like my shoulder or something and a headset, you could talk me through fucking turning off the electrical fence.
No, I can just jump over to you once you're there.
No, I keep forgetting you're fucking wizards.
So are you.
Yeah, sure. I'm the kid that just discovered a fucking deck of cards and you can do tricks with them.
Yeah.
I do like the idea of Freddie driving a car full of explosives. That's my vote, by the way.
Yes. Thank you.
Fumble!
He fumbles, blows himself up before he even gets there.
Logan, when the UPS van stopped, did it stop right outside the gate or a bit
Yes.
further away?
Now,
Well, it'd have sensors. I mean, those vehicles have sensors on them, the self-driving cars and stuff, for detection and stuff on its sides and back, collision sensors and stuff. So we
Yep.
wouldn't be able to input mine it or anything like that.
Well, we should at least, before we go too fucking overboard, let's find out. Let's do a little bit of round of information gathering.
Bit more, yeah.
Launch any projects.
Yeah.
Like Freddie, what's he buying in there?
Just
What's
in
the
case
number?
that might give us a hint of some other direction.
What
Sure.
can we use to counter it? Yeah. So right now we're in the bomb phase. In the bomb phase, as much as I love the bomb phase, it's usually I've run out of useful ideas. Let's just blow something up.
No, the reason I wanted to come here is so we could discuss openly our various options without being concerned about
Yeah,
picked
I still need to do the whole hack
terrorists.
thing, so that's fine.
And if we do decide to sneak in the compound to scout it out, I would like to have something with us, such as your Molotovs or whatever, so that if we get sprung, he can be distracted by being on fire while we get the hell out of there.
right. Well, keep in mind that carrying around balloons full of various
Not balloons,
unhealthy.
they'll be Molotovs.
Carrying around bottles with, well, actually, you don't want, the problem with bottles is you're not sure if they'll actually break. Like actual Molotovs, the reason that they're effective is the bottle shatters on like concrete and shit like that. So if you throw it against that kind of hard surface, but if you throw it against the ground, it may or may not shatter. If it doesn't shatter, then it's pretty much useless.
Hopefully someone with a decent demolition knowledge would be able to rig something up so that will work.
Super delicate bottles?
Or something that on impact or something, or remote detonate or whatever, so that we can...
Okay, so let me rephrase it. If you're going around with sturdy bottles that have primer on them and a little shape charge set just to make sure to get the extra boom and stuff, this is still nerve-wracking shit. And plus,
yeah, I know. Just
okay, I just want to let you know that it doesn't sound great to you.
Even if we have plastic bottles, like we have plastic containers with it set up with remote attached to it, so that if we go running and he chases us,
yeah, cat wants out.
And he gets splattered.
True. All right, cat, I hear no back.
Yeah. If we need to find out what's in this book, that might help a lot.
Maybe. All right, so we can go back to Hong Kong, see what's in the boxes, and then, or
assuming I'd make my roll.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing.
Okay. All right, so Logan, we're gonna pop back to
Oh, there he is.
Hong Kong real quick.
You're not going to go shopping first?
Not yet. We need information.
All right.
Okay.
So we're gonna go to like a cyber cafe with like fiber optic lines. I'll plug my computer into that and try and find out what the hell is buying. What's being
Right.
delivered.
Give me I know you can use a computer. Let's go for hacking at half. You're using all new shit. You're using programs that you haven't gotten to use before. You're trying to break into what's supposed to be a secure database, and you're trying to do it on now. Your computer's good, though. Look at that sweet screensaver. It shows the guy fishing.
Anyone have any like cards that can help with it?
I have a reroll.
Okay. I'll play my skill 5. And then
And I've got a how do you have a good hand or a bad hand?
I have a haste, skill 5, and a victory.
Okay. I just got a disseminate, so I could potentially.
My
My
well,
hand.
if you want it,
My
if
hand's
you
so.
want,
Actually,
if you
what I'll
want to trade
do.
me,
All right. So, does anybody want Master Mechanic?
ooh,
I was going to say, you could just give each one of them one card, Pete, and then
Yeah,
they'd both.
Master
yeah,
Mechanic's the one I'm most likely
give it to
discard.
Tim. Give it to Oliver.
No, Master Mechanic's the one I'm most likely to discard.
No,
Oh,
I'm just saying, let's try to speed it up because Tim's fading and you guys
Yeah,
are going into.
yeah.
Tim, do you have any credit cards?
Nope. I kind of like my cards.
All right, I'd discard Dissemination, Master Mechanic. I'll give Tim Armor Piercer 2. This is using Dissemination, Tim. I'll give Freddie a player's choice. So you got a reroll. I'll play
Okay.
Dissemination, get 4 cards. All right, round revision. Oh, no good for. Anyway, Master Sniper I picked up. Ultimate Sniper, I should say.
Ooh.
Range for rifles.
Oh. Okay. All right, I'll play my skill 5.
Make your roll, but you could be a kilometer away and shoot the barrel with lots of explosives that we set up or something.
All right, I'll play the player's choice. I'll reroll it.
Looking for by half. But
Nice.
There you go.
Yes.
All right. A bunch of weird shit. Like, for example, he bought 18 tungsten rings that of very specific internal and external diameter. He bought 17 what are they called? Stainless steel ball bearings. He bought 36 meters of red wire. He bought et cetera, et cetera,
Okay.
et cetera.
A bunch
the
of shit.
I've worked out who the bad guy is. It's the robot.
That would be a fucking twist.
Robot?
Yes, this is all going to XO23.
the UPS delivery robot.
No. It's the robot that we get the bracelets and stuff off because he's always asking this weird stuff. So
Yeah.
it's him. He's building himself another robot.
Everybody give me a learn times 1 for some of the parts and stuff. You can try to support yourself with physics and
Logan, could I use jury rigging to figure out what the fuck he's making with all this shit?
you can support yourself with jury rigging.
Mechanical repair or electronic.
No, I need something more esoteric.
Good to see. Fumble.
McKay manages to confuse himself. Ha! He says, and then he starts drooling like Obed used to. He goes, and just sits there and drools for a while. And you guys are like, it's so sad.
or esoteric. Don't really have
Yeah,
anything.
something to do with, weird science type stuff.
Don't really have anything like that.
Good for you.
Alright, so just learned one. Fumble.
Bumble. Oh my God, he's building a giant snow cone maker.
No fucking way.
That explains everything.
Bearings.
Well, it's building something bad.
He's ordered a lot of shit. He's been at this since a few days before the first disappearance and stuff started. Or actually, no, as soon as the first disappearance started, that's when this shit started.
Okay.
And he's ordered a lot of shit. Whatever is in there is probably massive.
So here's the other thing, guys.
Look up Aeolus.
We are currently doing something really bad in an investigation. We're making an assumption about who is making this.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Aeolus, can you look up the what the hell is it called? The Hadron Collider, whatever the hell it's called, and see what went into making that, and see if any of the things match up.
Okay, let me do my everything.
The Hadron Collider, or How We Will End the World.
Yeah.
Nope, no idea.
He found the Hadron spelled differently. It's
I turned the
Hadron
laptop
Collider.
over to you.
It's
You want to have a look
fanfic
yourself?
Harry Potter and
Yeah,
Ron
I'll see
Weasley.
if I can find it.
The Hadron Collider. Disgusting.
The Hadron Collider. That's what I found.
Yes, I made my roll.
Right. Many of the parts are shockingly similar, except he doesn't have like several miles of big metal tube.
I wonder if he's trying to open up another dimension or something. Like bring in more stuff. That might explain the whole space-time thing.
Teleportation device.
It could be.
It's bad, whatever it is. It's bad. Okay.
Yeah, and we were warned by someone that whatever he's doing is going to be potentially end Hong Kong in 6 days or 5 days now.
Oh boy!
Because some of the stuff they've done with the collider is they've looked at creating mini black holes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That would pretty effectively end Earth.
Mm-hmm. Oh, micro, as in micro black holes and matter antimatter stuff and all sorts of weird and wonderful things.
Do we want to go and grab all the stuff that we discussed earlier?
Now, if you wanted to spend a whole bunch of money, you could buy all the exact same shit he bought and try to make yours faster.
If only we knew what it was he was putting together.
Shows the players trying to assemble it. That guy's like, oh.
Do we have any idea what school he went to?
This guy was just a nobody as far as you guys can tell. Oh, by the way, Freddie, while you're in there, you find that his last scheduled delivery is for tomorrow night. Or tomorrow, at about 3 p.m. it's supposed to arrive.
Fuck. Alright, we need to do this fast. Or stop the delivery.
Wait.
I'm waiting.
If his last delivery is a part that he's planning on using, and we find a way to tamper with it just enough that it fucks his whole thing up.
Not necessarily. Depends on what it is.
All right, back to the bomb idea.
No. It's not a bad idea. It just depends on what it is.
Shows Tim with a giant lit bomb.
I think, do we want to go back to our place to discuss everything? Are we done here? Do we need more research? Or
Freddie, can you buy a smaller drone that can fly into the fucking window?
I look up online how much it'll cost.
Or depending on where the window is, something that can extend, like a snake camera or whatever you call those things.
Yeah, why don't I just parachute onto the fucking roof with a snake camera?
If you really want to get in there, just lay a ladder and climb over the fence.
He wants to parachute, by God.
Can't we
I'll just cut a hole in the fence line, which I've
Yeah,
already
I'll cut a hole. Yeah.
go in, climb the wall, get up there and look in.
Yeah, there are ways with electric fences that you can bypass the whole electricity thing or electricity thing, so you can cut it without disrupting it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make it go around.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
sure someone like Freddy could figure out how to make that.
Sure. Maybe I could figure that out.
I mean, I also have knowledge of electronics and electrical.
We put our brains together.
It
Figure out
hurts.
Figure out how
There's
to
a
do that.
picture of Colburn going after the bad guy next to his slee stack.
02,
Oh.
correct.
Holy shit.
Yeah, right. No problem. McKay's like, we just need these wires here like this and some alligator clamps like that, and that should be okay.
That's what I was sort of half thinking,
Perfect.
picturing. But I wasn't
Alright,
sure
so
how
we'll
realistic it was
buy
from a
some of-
movies or books perspective, but yeah.
Just buy some of those then and
Yeah.
Right. 64 Hong Kong dollars later, you have bought alligator clips and heavy duty wiring.
Okay.
A pair of rubber gloves look good, but they wanted 20 more Hong Kong dollars for those, so fuck them. The
I have a
alligator
pair.
clips are, of course, metal.
I
What?
have a pair of rubber gloves.
Okay. I'm sure they'll be fine.
All right. So the question, so that will allow us to get through the electric fence. Then what?
Go look inside.
And if he springs us?
Molotov. I mean,
You guys throw fucking Molotovs at the zombie.
I'm not very
no
good at
throwing.
throwing.
Well,
I'm just as likely to hit you as I am to hit the zombie.
right. I'll take them with me and throw them down on it from the roof.
Okay.
How are you going to get onto the roof?
Climb.
It's 3
I'll use
stories.
this, and then maybe.
Yeah, I
this and
don't
this.
know if it's that easily climbable.
On the inside or the outside of the building?
Outside.
Outside.
Doesn't look great on the outside. Not as many handholds as you'd like. Very few.
Foldable ladder.
Portable ladder would be quite a treat. Unless somebody knocked you out when you were partway up
We're in
3
fucking
stories.
Hong Kong. Give me a goddamn ninja ladder.
Ninja ladder would be sweet.
I'll fucking climb up the goddamn rope. A grappling hook and a rope.
Yep.
A grappling hook gun would be awesome.
Oh, okay. Yeah, how much? Are you any good at using that or?
No, he'll miss the building and end up killing you.
As long as it's designed to look like a rifle and it fires like a rifle, I'll be fine.
Alright, how much is that?
Well, you're going to need a big one because it's got to be like a rifle and stuff. And you really want it to hold his weight as opposed to it looks cool. And it's got to have the gas cylinder and stuff. Call it 1,000 Hong Kong dollars for a nice one shot.
Alright. I want to spare like
2,000 Hong Kong dollars for
2,000.
one and spare.